Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 9th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning way earlier than I really wanted to, but got up and around. Dogs needed to get outside, so got them out. Everything went fairly smooth with it. Chilled out the dogs, went and walked the fence line, especially now my front fence is down where they're going to build the shop. So I have as my, what was a temporary fence is now my permanent fence, and it was my, I always kept like a double layer of protection that I don't have now. So I'm extra picky in checking that fence a lot. Plus humans can walk up to that back fence now they couldn't before. It was a lot less likely to have somebody try and get onto my property with the other fence up, but it is all good. So give it a good thorough check, jumped in the hot tub, got my hard-boiled egg and my bottle of water in it, and chilled out there for a while. And the wife got up and around. I actually came back inside because I was out for too long. I was like, I gotta go in. And if she's awake or not, I don't care. But she was actually rustling around. She was waking up, so it was not too bad. I come to the bathroom and had put the dogs into the living room. And as I was in the bathroom grabbing some stuff, towels, whatever, whatnot, she had sent me her morning text to let me know she was alive and she's awake. So I thought it'd be funny, and I banged on the bathroom door going to the bedroom because I like to startle her. I yelled bikes, and I banged on the door, and she yelled and hollered, and she goes, "That's too early for that," and it was funny. So we both had a good chuckle. She agreed it wasn't too early for it. She was just mad that it really startled her and caught her off guard, because I don't think she expects me to be on the other side of the door when she's up in the morning text. She expected me to be outside, then usually respond with a thumbs up or come in to talk to her or whatever, but not literally 1 second or 3 seconds later banging on the door, scaring the crap out of her. So it worked out to be a really good scare, which I like. So, and she likes to, she admits. So yeah, it's all good. Went ahead and got a couple of other things done, chilled out there. She got up and around, got the dogs all fed, all that good fun stuff, hanging out for a little bit. And we needed some stuff from Costco. I ran out of eggs, and I like to get my 5 dozen eggs at Costco because cheapest way to buy eggs by far. There's the other thing, we needed some laundry detergent stuff. We just opened our new jug, so we got plenty of time, but we also are low on toilet paper and just some of the big items we need to go get. And I asked her, I said, "Hey, would you want to go get that stuff, or want me to go?" And she goes, "I'd prefer you go." I'm like, "Hey, do you think your dad would be cool that I dropped him off at the fish store, left him there, went up, did my Costco shopping, came back and picked him up?" And she goes, "Well, if it's you going, I think that'll probably work because you're super quick getting out of Costco." If it was her doing it, she couldn't do it because she spends way too long in Costco. She goes, "Well, since you, I don't think it'd be that bad." I'm like, "Okay." I said, "Do you want me to go ahead and do that?" Because he wants to go up to the pet store and buy some fish each week. I'm like, "That's fine." She goes, "Yeah, it works good." I'm like, "Dogs are good. Here's where we're at. This one's been a little ornery, so on and so forth." And she's like, "Yep, all good to go." I said, "Cool, worked out just fine." So went ahead and got that planned up, and reached out to him. He said, "Yeah, that works for him as well." He's really fine with that. So probably about 15 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes, we'll be ready to go. I let him know. So I was like, cool, headed out, and realized I forgot my cigar lighter. So I wanted to run back in real quick, got my cigar lighter, came back out, and I'd already unlocked the car, which he heard me because he was walking out when I first got outside, heard the clicks, and then it stands there in front of the car. And instead of at least opening the door and letting some airflow through, like, no, just stands there, stares at the car. So now I get in the car, and basically all that kind of stuff. So I start the car up and roll the windows down and whatnot. And then he eventually makes his way over and gets in the car, which he's pretty slow because he's old. But why didn't you go ahead and get in the car while he's waiting for me? Like, what are we doing? Like, that doesn't make no sense. So who the hell knows? It is what it is. But went ahead and dropped him off at the pet store, and mostly a fish. Of course, they have some reptile supplies and stuff, but it's mostly a fish store. Dropped him off there, and then I headed on up to Costco. I booked it up there real quick. Checked on my wife, made sure the dogs are doing good. She said, "Yeah, dogs are great. Everything's going smooth. No problem." So we hung out there. When I get to the Costco, I usually walk on the liquor side. And I used to walk in and buy my liquor, go do the shopping, and then basically leave and not get charged liquor. I paid for it. Then I was told, no, I guess apparently it's like a felony or some shit for them to have hard liquor inside their store, which I don't know how it'd be their problem if I carried it in, I already bought. But so if I walk in with a flask of whiskey in my pocket, they're in trouble. I don't get it, but whatever. So now I don't do that. Now I go in, I shop, see what I want in the liquor section. Then I get my cold stuff, I can just grab it on the way out and move along. So I was at Costco about 41 minutes total, which is pretty quick for a Costco run. Went through, hit a few aisles I needed, picked up everything I needed that I could find. Apparently I stopped selling tater tots at my Costco. I don't fucking know what that shit's about, but it is. So yeah, I'm not real happy there. So giving up on that whole thing, but yeah, it is what it is. Got everything else I needed, except bananas. I didn't see a big pile of bananas, or not bananas. I got bananas. What the hell was that I was needing? Because I didn't see the one that went Dixie or shit. So I got bananas. There was something else I was gonna get. They didn't have. I don't remember what it was now. My brain's having a brain fart, but all good. So yeah, got all my stuff. Headed out. Went back over to the liquor store. Got a couple bottles of booze I want to try. If they have a fancy Angel's Envy, that triple oak. I've never tried, never heard of. So yeah, thought I'd give that a shot. So picked it up and a couple of little things, and we're all good to go there. So I rushed back and basically called my father-in-law and said, hey, heading back, so go ahead and make your final choices and get paid for, and I'll be there in a minute to pick you up. And I forgot my cooler like an idiot, but luckily I had some frozen stuff, had some cold stuff. I grabbed one of the boxes there, the Gain laundry box actually, and stuffed it all in there, so I kept it all cold, so it was all fine. Rolled back through, grabbed him. I got there, texted him I was here, and then no response, no nothing. It's out there for quite a while, and then I called him like, hey, I'm here, and he's like, I know I'm coming. I'm like, okay, well, how the fuck would I know that? You didn't respond to my text, you didn't nothing. Like, I don't know that you know I'm here. I'm gonna here for an hour, wait for you. Like, so kind of grumpy. Comes out, they bring a box of fish to him because he bought a whole bunch of fish, and the guy come carrying the box out, and I told him to put it on my side because my passenger side where he's getting in is already full of the back seat with Costco stuff. So the guy dropped it off in the car, headed out. He got in the car, and we're on our way home. Get to the house, and wife sees I pulled up, texted me, asked me if I want to put the dogs outside because I'm bringing in stuff. I said, no, I'm good. I got it. It's all good. So I brought my frozen stuff in real quick, told my father-in-law to go ahead and go home, unlock the house up, and I'd bring his fish to him in a minute. So I threw my stuff in the freezer, it needed to be in the freezer, and stuck the cold stuff inside, and that's why I put it in the fridge for me while I headed back over to drop his fish off. So I went in there, and apparently he needed to use the bathroom or something because he was nowhere in sight. So dropped his fish off on the chair, told him where they were, hollered in the hallway at him, and I headed back to the house, got all my stuff put away I needed. I also picked up a 12-pack of the Kirkland lager for my neighbor because he likes lagers and I hate beer. So, but I've heard really good things about this lager, so figured it'd be worth a shot and go from there. So got that, left that in the house. It was raining. I left Costco, so I'm like soaking wet because I'm not gonna run the rain. I'm a damn adult. I don't worry about it. I'm not gonna wait for the rain to pass. And it's funny, you walk out and it's just like a herd of people just standing, waiting for somebody to go get the car and pull it up to them, so they can stand around the edge of the building getting rained on, as opposed to walking 30 yards in the rain and putting their shit away anyway. Makes no sense. So, but Costco could probably use a really badass little pull through, like fill your cart full, like fill your car up, like Home Depot has for their lumber. But you can get a lot more people getting run over, I think, in that process. So, and a lot of people just park in there and want to leave their car the whole time they shop, and it's probably easier to worry about it. So, yeah, got back, got it done, and I basically chatted with my wife a little bit. Decided to get my run in. Actually, I hung out dogs for a while, chilled out there for a bit, and then decided to get my run in. Went and got the run done. Decided to go ahead and mow the yard. So went ahead and mowed the yard across the street. Got back in front, mowed there, got it all done up, and texted my neighbor who's next door to that house and gave her a hard time out there mowing the yard and how the fence looked and stuff. And then from there, headed back over, and it was late enough now. I was like, I'm gonna go inside. I've already been running and mowing. I'm good. So headed in, got myself a shower, and figuring out what we're gonna do for dinner. And her tooth's been bugging her. Excuse me. So she wanted to eat something soft again and whatnot. And I was like, yeah, I'm running hungry, so just eat what you want, and I'll fend for myself. So I skipped dinner, reached out to a buddy of mine, asked him to come over and bring over some whiskeys for him to try. Him and his brother I've been going over their place a couple times now. 3 times, I think, like that, probably 3 times, and bringing over different stuff for him. We hang out, we drink some whiskey. I explain to him different, types of whiskeys, what we have, what we don't have, what these are supposed to do, yada yada. Then we bullshit for a few hours, then I head back home. Well, I got no response from him, so that wasn't happening. So like, all good. So went ahead and had another, some friends of ours that was going to possibly come down tomorrow, and they ended up having a death in the family. It turned out to be, I think it's her aunt, she said, but her aunt had taken her in after her mom died, so like it was kind of close, like fairly close relationship there. So they said they drifted apart in adulthood, but she still felt, it was sad. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know if they were going to help family or what they're doing, but they just felt like getting together. So I understood completely. So, which sucks because she starts work Monday. She's a teacher, and just dealing with this loss of death in the family, it's always Like, you know, my wife even asked, like, how many teachers, like, find out first day of school? It's like all these kids are coming in, like, their dad, mom, brother, somebody died. Like, some major thing happened. Like, their husband, their wife, whatever, lost their job. There's a bunch of things could happen here. Like, this is, who knows, you know, in that whole scenario. So, yeah, but kind of crazy. But, yeah, went ahead from there. And then I decided not to eat dinner. I wasn't hungry. So I said, held it. Ended up getting the dogs fed again after my shower, and then headed outside, had myself a nice little cigar, chilled out for a little bit, got there kind of early because I didn't have dinner, so it's a little early. So then after my first cigar, talking to my wife, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna jump in the hot tub, I'm gonna get a drink. She's like, join me. She goes, yeah, I've been in the hot tub for a while. So she came out and joined me, and it was nice weather, cooled off a little bit. We had some rain come through, so it made it nice. And hung out there for a little bit, and then she went back inside. I went and grabbed another cigar it was too early for me to go to bed, so I knew I was going to be in trouble if I tried to, so it wasn't worth it. So I ended up hanging out, had a second cigar outside with the pups. Everybody's hanging around, having a good time. Had a client reach out and said they were going to pick their dog up tomorrow. Their trip got cut early, and got cut short a day early. So instead of picking up Monday, they're going to pick up tomorrow. So everything goes as planned. I will have all 3 dogs picked up tomorrow, and I won't have any dogs again until the weekend. So definitely, as of right now, it's kind of weird to not have dogs. So yeah, kind of creeped me out. Like, I'm not used to not having dogs. But since I raised my prices a lot this year, I've been having a few days. I've already had more days this year with no dogs than I had all of last year total. So I'm good with it. Like, I'm fine. So just really wish they would have had my shop done, or at least moving along, so I could have been doing something with the damn garage. Instead, I'm looking at this time frame going like, well, got a handful of days. Do I book a flight back to Iowa? Like, do I just go up there and say hold it and just go see family and friends and chill out there a few days? Or do I hang around here and get some bigger projects done that are a pain in the butt to do when I got dogs around? Or do I just go sit at the beach and just watch the sunrise in the morning? Like, who knows? I don't know. I gotta figure out something, but it is what it is. So headed back in after the second cigar, watched a little bit of Frasier, My Bride, and then wrapped it up and called it a night. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.